And I believe we are officially live once again.
Sorry for the delay, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
So, this is session number 5, chapter 2 of season 2 of the Killing School campaign. We are currently in the Deadly Life. As usual, we have our lovely cast. Introduce yourselves. Am I alone?
I don't think so.
I am right here.
What? I said introduce yourselves and I met with silence.
Oh, hi, I'm Shadow DJ. I don't usually Twitch anything. I am just here for fun.
And,
We do have another cast member here. I'm currently asking if their mic is good. Oh, and there's.
Wow, you guys live. We were starting to think you died.
Oh. And we're still technically waiting on Wisteria. She actually asked us to.
No, Wisteria. That is Wisteria. They're right there.
Oh, there we go.
Never mind, we're waiting on Casta. Okay.
Because I believe you asked us to postpone the stream for 2 hours so you can pick up a friend from a train station.
And we did, but that's all right. Either way, Timeless, Wisteria, introduce yourselves in whatever order.
You can go.
I think Wisteria is still setting up their mic.
Oh. Timeless Collection. Hey.
I guess that's one way to pronounce your character's name. If you want to focus on English.
I play Ai Wakaranai. Anyway.
Casta is currently AFK.
Patchy, no.
Though to be fair, they are they did miss most of the daily life.
They said they double booked, so good luck in your tourney.
Okay.
Oh, this is awkward.
Let's just start.
Oh, okay then. So, where were we? Oh yeah, dead body.
Yeah, Gunnar got crushed.
Dead fishermen underneath the wagon. A Ferris wheel wagon.
Does it look like... can I ask a question?
Sure.
Does it look like his neck snapped, or was it, like, probably something else?
Let me go ahead.
Snapped with a good bit of blood also flowing from other areas.
Okay, so it is snapped then.
Let me... Oh yeah! We also showed them an actual image from the thing. I'm not showing you guys because it is technically gore. So, let me go.
Oh, I found this for you.
Alright. So, in that case...
I found this music effect for future use.
Okay. Thank you. Any hoodles, shall we officially get started?
Yep.
Let us begin.
So it's scattered this time, huh?
Oh.
You don't really see a lot of reactions because, well, the one guy who mostly would react, Mateo, is currently passed out. Too much blood.
Yep. Danica has caught him. Like he's currently just lying in her lap in the wheelchair.
Thank you. Maybe you could, like, poke him or something?
I don't think that's gonna do much.
I mean, yeah, especially not when he's, still near it, so...
Danica decides to pinch him.
Oh. No. I'm up. I'm still not looking. I am not looking.
Okay.
That's fair.
I just kind of walks over and just looks at, like, what tries to figure out where the blood's coming from, because, like, a normal neck snap probably wouldn't do that much.
Dawn also walks up to the body. Yeah, I agree. Oh! Monokuma, you have been missing your cue for the longest time.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's called drama. No one appreciates some good dramatic moments in this facility. You gotta do everything yourself.
Just get the damn file already.
Fine. Monokuma file. The Monokuma file goes out. It's been sent to you into truth bullets. Once again, this is the only one we will give to you. Everything else you're gonna have to do on your own. Woo.
Yep. The only time we gave you every single truth bullet was in chapter 1. Now we're just gonna give you the file.
Okie doke.
Who would like to read the file out loud?
That's here. Monokuma File 2. Victim is Gunnar Sorgensen, the Olden Fisherman. His body has been found in a carriage of the collapsed Ferris wheel. Cause of death, broken neck. Time of death, 9:33 a.m. No other injuries were detected, nor the presence of poison. Wait. No other injuries? Lewis looked at that and then that's blood.
Yeah, you wouldn't get this from a normal neck snap, so...
The neck snap is what killed him.
How are you able to get these details in just a matter of minutes?
I have my ways. They're patented ways, I can't tell you, but I have my ways.
So these injuries are post-mortem then.
Can I start checking his body?
You're still screen sharing.
Yes. My My voice. It does not. It did not want to behave for me today.
It's good.
Can I start checking his body?
Yes, we said yes.
Okay.
All right. So, but yeah, it's just like the file said. No additional injuries, just the snapped neck.
Out of character, the blood flow actually is consistent with what a snapped neck would usually produce. Boost blood flow wise in most scenarios. Out of the ear, I think.
Okay.
It's from his ear, so I think that might be it, but that doesn't explain something else.
Maybe
What
he
do you
was
mean?
jostled around and.
Well, look at the way the blood is positioned, you know? There's stuff on the back and stuff. Is that really just things he'd get from falling down? Because, like, there's still splatters, like, above him, see? Like, if he, like, fell down... Like, if he fell down and he broke his neck on the fall, then he wouldn't be bleeding until after, right?
Probably. Then again, he might have been crushed to death.
Yeah, he might have had his neck snapped, but it's still something to consider.
Alright, put in the truth bullets.
Anything else? Anything else you would like to examine?
Can I examine the... Can we... Oh, you go.
I was about to say, I was gonna try to examine the wagon itself. You know.
Oh yeah, same
broke
thought
up.
process. So can we examine it together then? Since we both had the same idea. Oh yeah.
Alright. So, you notice nothing suspicious in the little carriage itself, but then you decide to look up. What is this carriage doing down here in the first place? Shouldn't it be like hundreds of stories above you?
Like, here's just a little addition. Until you guys are away from the crime scene, Mateo's gonna be kind of muffled because he's still just looking away. What is the carriage even doing down here anyway?
Can I like examine the mechanism that like usually attaches it to the rest of the ride, like see if it's snapped or anything?
You'd have to climb up the carriage, but
Lewis.
Lewis, can you boost me, please?
Yeah, Lewis is willing to let her use him as a stepping stool to look up over it.
Whoa, you're tall.
Kind of comes to the territory.
Alright, so I look up from Lewis's just body.
Alright. You do notice, like, the little pulley system thing that's meant to carry the cables. The cables are gone. So
never mind. I'll just let you write it. I probably wouldn't write it correctly.
More or less, whatever was holding the carriage into you don't know if it's a stationary or swinging carriage, but whatever was holding it in has snapped.
Was it just from the strain, or did somebody cause it? That's the real question.
Out of character, very true.
Because, like, Hey, when you guys rode these rides, like, how stressed were they, do you think?
Do we just... okay, let's see here.
I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I think Wisteria's still muted. Like, Wolfgang was the only one who actually wrote the dang thing.
Yeah, Wolfgang, what'd you say?
Eric says, this would have been good.
Wolfgang's leaving the call!
I think
your mic was literally just muted.
Hello?
Answer the question, grave robber.
You were literally just on mute. I don't think there's like any other like big thing about it.
So like, what did it feel like when you wrote it? Wolfgang! Wolfgang's dead.
This is the
Okay.
average. This is the average stream, folks. Technical issues on technical issues on technical issues, and did I mention technical issues?
Okay, I'll
Wolfgang
change
is
the
dead,
thing. I'll
everybody.
change the thing to the technical difficulty screen. Monokuma just saying sorry.
Wolfgang, stop dying!
Oh, okay. The mic has just been put on mute, so now either way, you would be on mute.
Did
Can
you change the
you
input
word,
setting?
please?
Okay, you on your phone? Like, are you on your phone?
Oh, me?
Oh my God.
There we
Yeah.
are.
There we go!
Yeah, but I'm
It's been
trying to
10
do.
years!
I'm attempting to get my PC to work, but for
We can
some
hear
reason,
you.
cannot.
Just use your phone. Just use your
Yeah,
phone.
I might.
Wolfgang.
My phone's at like 2% though.
Plug it in.
Phone!
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can charge and talk!
I
That's
will.
literally what I'm doing right now.
Right. This should be good. We should be good now. I'm gonna give up on the computer.
Okay,
What
there we go.
amazing
Talk.
start.
That's all you need to do. Charge and talk.
Yep.
So,
All right. So I think one thing that I should say is that the carriage that I was riding was also swinging, and it appears that this one is the same.
does it seem to be a stationary one or a swinging one?
It would appear to be a swinging one. It reminds me a lot of the one that I did.
Alright, go ahead and update that Ferris wheel wagon bullet.
Yep. I can't edit it, so he has to.
Alright, so with that,
So, it could have given out from the strain, or somebody could have tampered with it. Because, like, here's the thing. Everybody has a motive this time, don't they?
You mean with our little escapades earlier?
Yeah. Everybody has a motive this time, so we can't just say, oh, they wouldn't have done this. Everybody was scared. So,
you guys, okay. Investigation on the carriage is now complete. Where would y'all like to go?
And or would you like to ask anybody since everyone is here?
Okay.
Can I start asking the people who ended up running off, for example, like Esperanza, what they were doing?
Oh, yes.
SB!
Hey,
You okay?
now that I see your face, I am.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to you, you know.
I couldn't see anybody, so I just ran
Yeah,
off.
I was trying to, like,
aimlessly.
have you hold something so that you'd recognize it was me, but I don't think that worked very well.
Then finally,
Hey!
and then,
Help me question people!
Esperanza was still in the middle of her account.
Yeah, she's got an account.
No way, you wouldn't do anything like this. You're too nice. Besides, you couldn't see anything, so...
She actually does have a piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Not a huge piece of evidence, but a piece of evidence.
I couldn't see. Of course, I couldn't see anybody. Not even suddenly, I saw people again. His poor corpse was the first person I saw.
Whoa! That's cool.
I did not see anyone else until like 2 other
Maybe you
people
were
came
around
up.
it when it broke then. That's cool.
Okay, so she was blind and deaf originally, but when she came to this, she saw the body, but saw nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure I got the important stuff.
So, they either must have gotten away really fast or he died slowly.
I mean,
Because,
I mean,
I
I
mean,
think we
if
were all
somebody's
under
neck
the influence for
snaps,
like maybe an hour at most.
I mean, if somebody's neck snaps, aren't they supposed to die fast?
That is true.
Well, normally, but I mean,
Yeah.
there is variation, but I doubt the variation would make it an extremely long affair. It'd probably be like 1 minute versus 1 second.
Yeah, so it's
we
like, they probably got away really fast if There is a murder
No.
anywhere.
Who would be able to get away fast? Because I know a lot of our fears affected our
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could probably take out the people that couldn't move, right?
Or we could take out the people who stayed in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But
Those
how would
people
they have gone?
to trust.
Yeah, but how would they have gone them all the way over here then?
Anyone else you'd like to ask, or anywhere else you would like to look?
Okay, who else found a body?
I am trying to remember who else ran off.
Consult the manual.
Consulting the
Quickly,
manual.
consult the manual.
Consulting the manual. Belle was another person who ran.
Can I ask them for something? Can I ask the mono people for something?
Oh. Yes?
You guys were like responsible for stuff like maintenance, right?
Yes.
Yes, but then we saw mice everywhere.
Is there
So,
any
yeah,
chance
that's
is
not
there
gonna happen.
any chance?
I could barely hear Monokuma, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to talk. Is there any chance I could go look at the maintenance cabinet?
Yes. This is an investigation. You are allowed to go anywhere. Go ahead.
Alright, you head over to the control panel for the ride, and you see, let's see. The first thing you notice, a certain smell.
It's Jacob who speaks up.
What then?
Recognize this from somewhere, but where?
You look down and you notice the smell is coming from oil all over the floor.
Not like oil, the stuff from Derek's, but more like, well, the stuff that make, it's kind of, but not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like machine oil, or is it like?
Yes, that kind of oil.
Okay.
That's odd.
May I ask you something?
This lubricant portable.
I'm talking to the Monokumas.
Yeah.
It just lasted.
Was there anything taken from this area before the murder?
Not that I'm aware of.
What she said.
Is that a guarantee? Is that a
What she said.
What that an axe?
What did you say? What did you say, Monomi?
I think Monokuma asked me to shut up, but everyone was talking over
I
each
said
other.
what you said. Dude, I didn't say shut up.
I mean, that's my job now, so shut up, bitch.
Are you sure that there was nothing taken, or are you just saying not that I'm aware of?
There was an axe that was taken.
Were you originally opposed to saying that because it's important to the murder?
Look, we can give you all the answers. You gotta figure them out yourself.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you hesitate on saying something to me, isn't that because it's important?
Oh, crap, she's catching on to us.
Bye now!
We made a mistake getting their kids. We made a mistake.
Alright. Anything else you want to focus on in the control panel?
Either way, I'll quickly be
checking
muted for
for
like
any,
a minute and a half, so keep going.
I was about to say, looking at it, is there like anything like, messed up on it? Like, is there any buttons that seem to be flipped? Any switches used?
No buttons, but, well, you do notice footprints in the oil.
I am looking for that
Is there-
fucking axe.
They're dried up now, so...
Is there anything notable about the footprints? Like, can I make out like the kind of shoes they are, or the size, or anything?
You can't make up the kind. Your
Can I make out the size at least, like a rough size?
They're small.
Okay.
I am looking for this axe.
You don't find an axe, but you do. You don't find an axe, but you do notice a note on the control panel. It reads, "To whoever arrives first, please start the ride."
Did someone want to go on a ride?
Unless that's how they wanted. Unless somebody was trying to trick somebody into activating it. So
Yeah, that could be a possibility. Hey, I do have one idea.
And that is.
Well,
Mateo, no longer muffled because he doesn't have to look away
there's a few things.
that anymore. What would that
There's a
be?
few things. One, there's no wheel tracks. There are only foot tracks, meaning it can't be Danica. So we can eliminate her right off the bat, right?
Unless somebody's apparently the Messiah and can make people walk again, I think that's a fair assumption.
There's
Oh,
also
you're
one
too
other thing we
right.
could do, isn't there?
Huh?
How consistent are the footprints currently?
They look like they only belong to one pair of shoes.
Just one person.
Here's one idea.
Going and
We have everybody put their feet right here, right now. Whoever ends up, well, wrong, I suppose we could target them, couldn't we?
We're doing this based on shoe size.
I mean, it is still kind of reliable. It isn't 100%. Somebody could be using their feet as a ploy, but it is an easy way to figure it out, isn't it?
Or at least two could be. So either we're seeing somebody here who is the actual murderer and set the ride
They're
off,
either
or
they're the murderer. Either way, it's the lead. So, how about we try it?
Alright.
Put your feet in if you don't want me to target you immediately.
Okay. Lewis,
Here's the problem. Most of the ladies and Mateo match.
Okay.
Too many leads in order to narrow it down to anybody.
It's still somewhat of a narrow down, so I'll take what I can get.
Okay, putting that down. Foot size. All the girls in Mateo are all size small shoe size.
It is progress. How about this? Then we go through the list of all the girls and see who stayed at the place and who ran, right? And Mateo. Mateo's also cool.
I think it was
Mateo.
Mateo.
Yeah, same. I trust Mateo with my life.
I think
He faints at the sight of blood.
Yeah,
so probably wouldn't have done this.
If he did this, he likely would also be. We would have a second body in there.
Yeah, but there's also the fact that hey, if he did it, wouldn't he still be here when Esperanza regained her sight? Because he'd fainted, right?
Yeah. So he
So we can eliminate Mateo.
Yeah.
Anyone else you would like to interview?
That's what I was trying to think about. Trying to remember who else ran. Did you say Mel also ran?
Can I get a list of all of the girls that ran?
Well, Mel is one of them.
I can't actually, so you're gonna...
We can't do that. We can't do that for gameplay reasons.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a little too meta.
Also for memory reasons, but mostly gameplay reasons.
Yeah, that's a bit too meta.
Hilarious.
So yeah, Lewis goes over to Mel.
Alright, you go to Belle, who is...
Oh, Belle, sorry.
Belle! Like Beauty and the Beast! Where did you get Mel from?
I have no idea!
Anyway...
I hear M is a B.
You find Belle over by a... Oh, I am trying to remember where...
Did Belle stay or did Belle run?
I'm not saying. All I'm saying
I'm
asking Lewis since he's questioning her.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Sorry for my tone. I was just about to start talking to her.
Okay. All right, what's up?
Okay. Do you see anything weird?
Hmm.
Other than snakes everywhere. I mean, if we're just talking about snakes, then I ran.
Okay, so you ran.
Ran as fast as it could take me.
Snakes. And when the snakes vanished, where did you find yourself at?
Over by the warehouse.
While wait, are you guys done?
So, did you see anything weird at the warehouse?
No, I can't recall. Too many snakes. Makes it all a blur.
Let's check that warehouse then. See if there's anything over there.
Alright, you head over by the warehouse. And everything seems normal. Anywhere you would like to check. Inside, around, where?
Perimeter first and then inside.
Okay. You check around the bushes. And then you find the axe.
There's the axe that was lost. It is covered in something.
Axe gang! Can I ask what color it's covered with? Like, what color is the thing it's covered with?
It's thankfully not blood colored.
So not pink.
But
Is it the color of oil?
Yes.
I think we found out. Well, I think we found our axe.
And on the topic of axe, Jacob speaks up. I just want to go on the record as saying I put that there, but when I found it, it was somewhere entirely different, outside of that shed.
You put it in the warehouse? Where did you
It's
find
a fire
it?
axe. Don't get hurt. I have to make sure it was stored safely.
Where did you find it?
I found it just laying in a bush.
You found it laying in a bush. And then we found it in a bush.
Hey, at least there I knew where it was, so I could actually properly put it away.
Did you say it was near a shed, not this warehouse?
What I'm saying is, I found it in an entirely different place than the place it was supposed to be in. And I put it there. I am saying that now, so you all don't suspect me, and because that is the honest and right thing to do.
I see.
His shoe size doesn't match.
Oh yes. Did Jacob try to match his shoe?
He did, and it was a close match, but not
Slightly
entirely exact. Close enough.
I'm guessing his boots are too big. Like the rim's too wide.
It's very close, but not exact.
That's what I was meaning. It's like, it wouldn't matter if he's wearing normal shoes, but since he's wearing his fireman boots, the ridges are
exactly.
And we all saw him wearing, if I recall, we all saw him in his full gear. So it's not like he could just change when he's seeing fire. His instincts would make him go right for that.
Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Go ahead.
What would happen if, for example, I asked him to do it if his boots were off?
It would be a better match, but it would be a much closer match.
Yeah, but that would also imply his socks would be covered in oil.
Oh yeah.
Hey! Best friend!
Yeah.
Can you take your boots off for a minute?
I'm guessing everyone is going back to the shed, so I can do that then.
Yeah. Oh, was there anything else in the warehouse before we go? Besides the axe, like inside?
Nope.
Nope.
If he takes his boots off, do I see oil?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Why would
But
yeah, no one would do that, I guess. Also,
Yeah,
what's that word from Casta that she's not well enough to play?
Let Will speak, please.
it's fine. This was the status of the person. I could wait. But while you're back in the shed, you finally notice where all that oil is coming from. Something has been cut. Cut cleanly in two, and for a while, you could see that whatever liquid it was would have been spewing out of that.
They probably cut it with the axe then. Does it look like an amateurish cut? Or does it
Very
look
amateurish. Very, very amateurish.
I don't think it was Jacob.
Yeah, fireman. Yeah, somebody who knows their way around an axe or any kind of cutting weapon would be able to do things pretty cleanly. Even in a situation where they're in a panic, their instinct they have muscle memory to help with that.
Yeah, muscle memory's important. Can I go talk to my best friend, Autumn?
Oh, yes. Autumn is... Okay, yeah.
Hi, best friend Autumn! Hi!
Hey,
So, can I ask you a question?
what's up?
Where were you during the whole thing? Did you stay with the others, or was it like...
I mostly stayed in the build. Yeah, I mostly stayed in the build. Yeah. I couldn't really go anywhere. I was just trapped.
Oh, were you one of the people that couldn't move?
Yeah, I was in like this tight box.
Okay. This is very helpful, best friend Autumn. You're the best! Hug.
Okay.
But I do want to say something else though.
Okay.
I saw Jacob hiding a fire axe. I told Belle and I told Felix, but
He actually told us about that.
oh, he did.
Yeah, he said he put it away because he thought somebody could get hurt by it.
Okay.
You have to learn fire safety, people.
I think I kind of trust
fire
him.
safety.
I think I kind of trust him, though.
Okay.
Plus, him being the one would just seem too obvious. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Yeah. Plus, he was with us during our little escapade in the cafeteria. So.
Yeah, he was with me.
Yeah.
I did leave when I will be honest. I did head out to try to just clear my head when you went into the shower area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When I woke up, I thought I was in my bed. And after a while, I noticed I was suddenly in the laundry room. One of the washing machines was in use. Would you like to go to the laundry room, guys?
Yeah.
I'm going to the laundry room.
Yeah.
Yes, where Wisteria saw
laundry room gang.
Wisteria saw what?
Boys.
Where Wisteria once again got the guy who loved his fantasy. It's their curse.
Cue the saxophones.
So okay, you guys head back to the motel area, to the laundry room, and you see a washing machine is indeed still in use.
Lewis stops it and opens it.
You can. Once you start a washing machine, it remains locked.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait.
Can I stop the washing machine?
No.
You cannot.
I mean, you
What
can.
if I kick it? Does it stop if I kick it?
I mean,
No.
You can.
If
try
I
to stop
crush
but it's
it, can I
locked.
stop?
It would still be locked either way, so you wouldn't be able to get a good seeing of it. So the best thing you
Can
can
anybody
do is
unlock
wait.
a washing machine?
What?
Suzanne probably could. What am I talking about?
Okay, and Truthful to put it down as was started at some point during the hallucination.
Yes, and don't worry. The person who probably needed to hear that heard that. I'm talking to Ai there. Don't worry, character stuff.
I shouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. As for what you were saying, Lewis actually does try to force it open.
No
The
luck.
test does. Yeah.
I doubt you can get it open. Brute force won't help you here.
Yeah, I was just trying to test it to see. Yeah, I was just trying to test to see how good this is. If someone
It's
like
a-
me can open it, I don't think any of you guys could. Lewis looks around the rest of the laundry room, like in the, other area around it, like in trash cans, something like this. He's not threw something away.
In that case. Oh, look. The washing machine finished. Bad news. You hear a ding dong, bing bong.
Bing bong. Get your last looks in. Time for the trial.
Oh, come on.
Seriously?
Can't we get like a few more minutes?
No, we're on a schedule here.
Can I quickly open it and glance?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I do that.
That he was the closest.
Venus, should we just? Here's an idea. How about we DM them this one?
Oh yes, I
Me-
will DM.
Hell yeah, DMing gang!
I'm just gonna DM Wolfgang.
Okay, Lewis opens it quickly because of the fact he wants to make sure everyone's organized.
Nobody else
only.
really has the time to look at it. Only Wolfgang.
Wolf.
That's what it means. Like, Lewis just, quickly opens it after he walks by it so Wolfgang can look.
That'd be a good idea, actually. So that he doesn't get to see it, but the Wolfgang does.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, being a bit sneaky about it. Like,
Alright, I gave Wolfgang a hint.
okay.
We'll check DMs.
And now?
You all just kind of watch as the smile that Wolfgang's had on his face the whole time kind of gets ever so slightly bigger, but it's noticeable.
Yeah,
He's been
Lewis
smiling this whole time.
Yeah, Lewis actually gets a little creeped out by that. Like, he's used to the smile by now, but that kind of grin kind of creeps him out a bit.
Alright.
Like, seeing a Joker smile.
That's exactly what Wolfgang has. He's never not smiled so far as you have seen him.
Yeah. Which makes the inevitable time where he stops smiling. That's gonna be hit hard. That's gonna hit hard.
Alright.
No!
Everybody, make your way to the train.
Time to discuss. While you do that, I'm gonna mute and tug with Venus a bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna mute. We're gonna have to talk to the DM because I want the call to be caught.
Okay.
So.
This is tricky.
Indeed.
What did you see?
What did I see?
Yeah.
Well, I think what I saw would probably be best to bring up if it needs brought up. It's something that I think would be rather uncool of me to just blurt out. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, so something private.
It's something private. Not necessarily related, but it may be. And if it is, I won't hesitate to bring it up.
Okay.
So you don't know if it's related yet.
That's a good thing then. So only if it needs to be brought up.
If it needs to be brought up, I won't hesitate to bring it up. But if it does not need to, I have no reason to.
So,
Understood.
with what everybody saw, what do you think?
Well, I'm trying to think about it. Muscle memory is important, I'll fully admit, but even that had an effect on me. But I guess that's a fact. Basically, my fear is all about trusting my instincts and whatnot when it came to danger.
My fear, let's be honest, you can probably guess. They just kind of grab their arm.
Yeah, fire. That also explains why you kind of been nervous around Jacob. I've kind of noticed that.
Yeah, I guess he's better now, but you know.
Yeah, your initial phobia reactions, understandable.
Well, we know it wasn't Danica. We know it wasn't Esperanza.
I think I knows where I was, but my fear did not let me do any of the things that would have been required for this.
Yeah, I had to open the door for him.
Yeah, and same with me. I was tripping over everything around me, so I couldn't even do anything. I had to literally drag myself to
Well,
where you were.
there is one thing I'm thinking about. Autumn's, it was claustrophobia, right?
Yeah, that's. She said she woke up in the laundry room, so that
Yeah.
moved her.
There's also the idea of...
If I remember correctly, actually, Gunnar said he was afraid of heights, wasn't he? Okay, but
I mean, if she was being claustrophobic, why would she be staying in the building?
that's what I'm.
It doesn't make much sense to me.
Well, is it is her type of claustrophobia involving people, or is it the kind that just has to do with the room she's in? We haven't really asked her on that.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be a good thing to ask, because if it's the kind that has people, it would be rather counterintuitive for her to stay in a room with most of the other people.
Yeah, but like, if you went outside, that would also help with people claustrophobia, right? You could just hide in a bush. So,
Yeah, Belle was
versus a room that
outside.
somebody might block a door of, and then you wouldn't be able to get out, right? So, I don't know.
If I recall, wait. Belle was the one who was by the warehouse when she woke up. She ran outside because she saw snakes.
Yeah,
When it
she's
ended,
probably one of the people that would be the most conscious, so...
yeah.
Because,
So
well,
wait,
here's the thing. If you're being chased by snakes...
you would attack them.
No, here's my thought. If you're being chased by snakes, there's the sort of thing where, like,
Adrenaline.
yeah, adrenaline kicks in. So it's like, I don't know. She'd probably be one of the most aware people.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Esperanza, I kind of doubt she'd be able to do much. Yeah, she
Who
wanted.
cares suspect SB?
I was cutting her out of it because of what we know what happened to her. She became
Thank
blind. And,
you.
yeah.
She literally wouldn't be able to do anything. Do you really think she'd be able to make a cut? She wouldn't even be able to get the axe in the first place.
Yeah, unless she somehow has because unless she has touch-based echolocation, I don't see how she would have been able to grab the axe.
Frankly, I doubt she'd be able to lift it.
I really don't think it's Mateo.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
With
he seems
his
like a.
fear,
Yeah, it's not just because he's a nice
if
guy.
when
Guy
Esperanza
feels kind of.
woke up, she would have seen him. Because
Nice guy's not an excuse, but I feel like Matea doesn't match enough of what we know.
Yeah,
So
I was
here's
actually
the thing.
saying. No, I wasn't. Actually, you kind of misheard what I said. I said it's not
But
because he's a nice guy. It's because of the fact he kind of seems like a wimp.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
yes.
he passes out when he sees
Like,
blood,
yeah,
then
and
Esperanza would have seen him when she woke up because he'd be passed out.
yeah,
It has to have been somebody who had the ability to run away.
Well, we can discount Donica.
Yeah.
Quite literally. She
She wasn't even able to get to her chair, right?
Yeah, somebody took it.
So,
yeah, while she is
we've narrowed down a good amount of the people. I reckon it can only really be between like, what is it? Belle, Autumn, maybe
Belle,
Dawn.
Autumn.
Fumika was freaking out over her temple, so we know it wasn't her.
Where was Dawn? Did we get stuff from Dawn?
I wanted to, but we ran out of time.
Well, we can ask Dawn, but I reckon it can only be between Belle, Autumn, and Dawn at this point. If we're assuming that the footprint matches that of the murder, which all that point to it being the case.
And we can still have slight suspicion of Jacob, but I think it's too obvious.
Yeah, dude is too. Yeah, guy is physically capable. I'll fully admit to that. But there's also the fact that.
Like, if this was like a horror novel, he'd be like the prime red herring.
Yeah, and I was about to say also, guy's boots aren't small enough for that footprint to work in.
I reckon this would make a great horror movie.
Oh yeah,
that would be if it was a horror movie.
Honestly,
I think it would need more drama, though. A lot of these people are pretty predictable.
I mean, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's good since we're the ones in it. Not good.
I think you two did survive. You're too nice to hurt anybody. Me, I don't know.
I'm not curious.
I probably wouldn't make it, you know?
Yeah. And here's like I was about to say, Autumn is physically capable. She's a daredevil, but I'm not sure if she'd be skilled enough to use an axe.
There's actually another thing we could think about, right?
And what might that be?
Would any of these people have practice with axes? Because, like, amateur stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I definitely don't think Dawn would.
Yeah, actually, they said axes. Let me double check. We checked that axe was sloppy, right?
If we're bringing up practice with axes, then I reckon the only one would probably be Autumn. Because both Belle and Dawn's talents don't necessarily relate.
How about we ask Autumn if they've ever handled an axe?
Wait, let me double check with that. Yeah, because the cut was done by an amateur.
Potential.
Well, we should probably ask them in a way that's not direct.
True.
I wouldn't put it past somebody who's a suspect to lie on the spot.
Yeah. Lewis actually double checks the thing and says, "Oh wait, that's right. The cut on that tube was done by an amateur." So it definitely could. I don't think it could have been Jacob actually. Even with that, he's a fireman. He would know how to swing an axe correctly.
Yeah, and even if he wasn't trying to do it correctly, muscle memory is still a thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know quite a bit about muscle memory.
That would, plus, why would... Plus, that brings the question. Why cut that tube? Was that because of fact...
I mean...
What?
Wait, I may have one idea.
What might...
Could it start if you cut it from that side, could it potentially start causing oil to leak out from the other side, too? Like the side that the ride was on?
Like what?
Like if you cut it from that side, maybe it'd cause it to like leak out from the other area? Because if so, maybe it could cause the ride to short circuit with the oil. I mean, that probably wouldn't make sense because they stepped in, so yeah. Never mind me, I'm just talking out loud.
And with that, the train stops.
Okay.
It's time!
It's showtime! Showtimes are on the hour. Not a moment before and not a moment later.
Oh, Joe.
You all file into the trial room. 2 new portraits have been added. Quentin's is all like glitched
I'm gonna go look at the
with
new
a
portraits.
pixelated X.
What kind of X?
I can't see
Uh,
guns. I only see gunners.
Pixelated X.
Because we
Well,
only
I'm
made
doing
gunners.
the depth
Sorry.
portraits of the victims.
Why?
Time constraints.
Yes.
We'll get to see it later, probably.
Yeah.
If you want, we can make it during our off hours, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And yeah, you do see Gunners, and it's a fishing hook.
Uh,
He had been hooked.
that makes sense.
He had been playing a hooky.
Yo ho,
No.
yo ho. Near the hooks, you'll never go.
Yo
Yo
ho,
ho,
yo
yo
ho.
ho.
Near the hooks,
Near the
we'll
hook,
never go.
You'll never go.
Mother of Pearl!
Fire on the poop deck.
Ah, mother of pearl, fire on the poop deck.
Okay.
Can you
That's
guys
a-
stop memeing? Monomi does not like memeing.
Let them
What are
continue.
you? What are you? Too much of a sussy baka for it? That was not in character. I hope
Yeah,
you know that.
I know, because he didn't use the I voice.
Oh right, all right.
I would probably say very old memes, let's be real.
Dogecoin?
Do you know?
Again. Then
Hey
again,
guys, look at this troll face!
There
Man
we
behind
go.
the slaughter.
Such wow! Much protect.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh no, not again.
I think we all get it.
No, I need it. I need it.
So,
Either way, too bad. We have to say it after every try. After the beginning of
Yeah,
every
I
try.
get,
It's in the
I get an
contract.
explanation again.
so your votes will
Which
determine the
one?
results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. However, if you pick the wrong one, then we'll punish everyone besides the bracket. And the one that deceived everyone else will be allowed to leave the park.
Man, now yeah, everyone said I was annoying.
Shut up, bitch!
Bitch!
Okay.
So, let's just begin with a very simple question. Why was Gunnar even there in the first place?
If I recall, he seemed afraid of heights, too, right?
Maybe it was part of his fear. Like, they put him there.
Like, wait, if he was scared of heights, why would he?
Yeah,
He would
exactly.
willingly
There'd be
go
no
to the
reason
Ferris
for
wheel,
him
would
to.
he?
There'd be no reason for him to intentionally put himself up there. The only explanation is that he was there from the very beginning.
Perhaps somebody forced him, whether through blackmail or through physical force,
Or
forced him to.
Physical force? You realize how much of a tank that guy is, right?
Well, even if a guy is a tank, if someone has a weapon, the person with the weapon has the physical force.
It's still possible to disarm someone now.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Michelle?
I can think of one reason he would go there on his own. To try to
Yeah,
conquer his fear.
Huh.
Wow, that's stupid. Clearly it didn't work.
Hey,
Oh my god!
that was wow. That's
that kid's my
Damn.
favorite now.
damn.
Cussed!
That was cold, dude. Yeah, I think everyone's
Did you
just
see
staring at
Monokuma
Wolfgang
applauding?
that.
You just see Monokuma applauding right then and there.
Monomi's just trying hard not to die of laughter.
They take like a 1 minute break from the trial to get people to stop laughing.
Or from staring
Are
God.
y'all triggered out now? I mean that was funny, but we still got a trial to do.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Ew, dude.
Okay,
So
okay.
Jeez,
So
guys.
so yeah, that happened. Scared of heights, so he decided to conquer his fear.
I mean, being able to conquer your fear, maybe Maybe he tried to conquer his fear before the motive started. That way he'd be prepared for when it did start, right? Because we had forewarning.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, I think that would
But-
explain the note.
One way or another, he accidentally got stuck up there.
You said
Yeah,
that would
that-
explain the note, dude?
That was Jacob who said that.
Yes.
To
The
whomever
ride,
arrives
whoever's here,
first.
please start the ride. And the Ferris wheel was active, so we can probably assume that if he went up there himself, he's also the one who wrote that note.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he wanted somebody to come in and take him down eventually?
Yeah, but that also brings up another question. Who started the ride?
That's what I want to know too. But
Yeah.
My
I was
best
Well-
gonna say something because I remember something.
My best
Wasn't-
guess, whoever started the ride was the one whose footprints were in there.
Yeah.
If we're going off the assumption that he went to conquer his fear for whatever reason, then we can assume that he would ask somebody that he's close with to start the ride for him. So who was close with Gunnar?
For example, one of the people in his room?
Maybe.
I couldn't even. Okay, I was one of the people in his room. I could barely walk earlier during that whole mess.
What people are in his room again?
Me
Lewis.
and
And Jacob.
Well, were any of you near there?
I was barely able to walk 5 feet without barely was able to.
I was not inside the maintenance area at any point.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
realized Lewis only has one roommate left.
Yeah,
Oop, poor dude.
Two of them died
Yeah.
in a row.
yeah. Again, Lewis was, as I was trying to say, I could barely walk 5 inches without tripping on my own face. I couldn't find my glasses or anything else during that whole escapade.
It figures neither of you would admit it, even if you did it. Was there anyone else Gunnar would have been close with that might give us some semblance of a lead?
Oh, come on. A lot of you were there at the cafeteria when you see me floating around like a fish. Pardon the use of words right now.
Oh.
Yeah, as a reminder, because it's been 2 weeks, when Lewis is having his whole, unable to prepare anything,
Hey,
attack. I was basically flopping all over the place because I couldn't, because I was having trouble actually doing anything.
hey, Don, we never got your alibi.
Oh. I was one of the people who discovered the body with Esperanza and Mateo.
I mean, that's not what I'm saying.
I mean,
What were you doing while the fear stuff was still going on?
I was just trying to run away from all the ghosts. I saw Gunners for a split second before they all went away.
Can you give a general direction of where are you running? Because running away from the ghosts is not very specific.
Okay. I didn't say it earlier while we were there, but once they all went away, I found myself in by the control panel.
Oh,
Does that
Oh, nice.
mean you started the ride?
I think so.
how nice of you to share this at the trial.
Okay, I know.
Was
I
the
look
oil-
hella sus now.
Do you think it was you? Or do you think you just started it and somebody else got the claim for it?
I don't know.
Lois looks at her feet. Lois looks at her feet.
There's no. I mean, yeah, there is oil on there. Dry
You were
oil
afraid
on her
to not remember-
shoes.
How do you not remember if you started the ride or not?
Like I said, ghosts everywhere.
Ugh.
Here's one of my thoughts. Maybe just starting the ride wouldn't get you the claim. The person who tampered with the ride would.
Yeah.
Because starting the ride isn't an intent to kill. Tampering with it is.
Like
That
the
would-
person. Oh, like the person who cut the whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you.
The person who cut the wire.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, only one set of footprints in that control panel. So who would have been able to cut the wire and not leave a set of
And the
footprints?
pulleys were also gone, so the cable was missing. So,
And there is oil on Dawn's shoes, yes?
yeah.
Yes.
So
So there
this would mean that
in the oil.
this would mean that Dawn would either have done it or have been there after the thing that ended up dooming Gunnar was done.
Either way, Dawn's the only one who left evidence of them being there. So, not saying it is Dawn 100%, but if it's another person, they would have had to have been able to tamper with it and leave no evidence behind. And that would have been hard to do.
So wait, who? I mean, don't. I guess that answers my question. But Dawn, you said you were one of the first 3 people to discover the body. Is that like important or some shit?
Kind of is, because the people who found the body was
Me, Esperanza, and Mateo.
but Esperanza was blind and deaf when she wandered off and found herself by the Ferris wheel first.
What is the minimum requirement for discovering it?
3
3
innocent people.
3.
Then it's not them!
So we've been talking in a circle.
Not
That confirms it.
fully.
It's not done.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was going to say, while she likely stepped in the oil, that doesn't mean she was the one who who was the one who cut it. Because after all, if the oil tube was cut in a way that would likely douse the person in oil.
Hey, Belle?
Yeah.
It was still dripping when we went back. So Donko just stepped in the puddle.
So, do you have anything else to your account that you didn't tell me earlier? Because the one that you did give seemed a bit bare bones, so I don't know. I just felt like it could help a bit.
I mean, if I wasn't suffering from the fear gas, I probably would tell. I would probably give you a clearer explanation.
You said you ran from the snakes, right?
Yes.
Where did you run to? What time did you run? Who did you see? Give us literally anything. Please.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you all, but I just need to clear this out of my head. Jacob said he had no fear, so if he has no fear, he wouldn't have been affected by the gas. We saw a fire axe. We saw a fire axe with a thing on it. Who's to say it wasn't Jacob? I'm sorry, I just need to say it.
It wasn't Jacob, okay? He had a fear!
What was it then? You look at Jacob.
Are you okay with me seeing it? Are you okay with me saying it?
Jacob just nods.
Same one I have.
Pyrophobia?
Yeah.
So he was also
Pyrophobia.
seeing
Ironic,
fire
isn't it?
everywhere.
Yeah!
Ironic, isn't it?
We both saw the same thing, so that's how we figured out we both had each other's fear.
Okay, that covers one thing, but still,
Yeah,
my point to the fire axe remains. But
Actually,
but if it's not him, that at least has to be something to prove
But
otherwise.
because the cut was made by an amateur, it couldn't have been Jacob who made the cut.
yeah. Even if he was freaking out, and here's the thing, everyone.
Yeah, that
He's
axe
a
looks
fire.
like the neck of Mary Queen of Scots after the executioner tried to chop her head off 5 times.
I understand that reference. It's a good one.
Yeah, I was going to say, here's the thing. Before anyone says, oh, maybe he swung it wildly and it just went and he only did clumsily. Muscle memory is still a thing. Even he's a firefighter. His body is trained to be able to swing the axe with accuracy and with purpose. If he was thinking of fire everywhere, he'd be trying to go for things. If he had a fire axe, he would be trying to cut through things. Like, windows, walls, stuff like that, to try to minimize damage. You wouldn't be hitting. You wouldn't be going for
Not to
Even-
mention, there will be oil like everywhere, even on their clothes.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
wearing. He
As
was wearing a
he
uniform.
only hid the axe.
And even disregarding all of that, there's still the matter of the footprints and his very shoddily fit.
Yeah,
And
his boots are too wide.
there's no trace of oil anywhere.
So, Belle, back to the conversation. Anything else you saw?
Not really. I just remember seeing a lot of blood too.
Where did you see blood?
I saw blood all over me.
Oh, I
Isn't
think
your
I.
fear snakes?
Huh? Did you say something, Wolfgang?
No, disregard it.
I mean,
Wait, what if? Wait, you want to? Okay. Actually, we saw Wolfgang. We saw Gunnar's body open with the door. You looked at the people who found the body. Was the door already open when you guys found it?
They all say yes.
yeah.
I believe I was the fourth person to make it there.
So Autumn's still in the running, but Dawn isn't. Autumn, Belle, Autumn, Belle.
Don't forget Mateo and Esperanza. But
They're
Esperanza.
innocent.
Come on!
No, I was thinking,
They're innocent because of that rule Monomi said. It has to be innocent people to find it. So
Exactly. So they're not
know.
in the
so
running.
if it wasn't
Yeah, I
them, we
know.
wouldn't. Everyone, the body discovery announcement would not have played.
And we're
That's-
still entirely sure Esperanza was included in the innocent because she was blind and deaf. Is the rule written in the
Yeah,
book
but
18,
after
or is
he
it?
had died was no. After he had died would be when the body discovery announcement would play.
yeah, and according to her,
Not-
she was the first person
Yeah,
to
you gotta
find the body.
clarify this because I think you all got a misconception. The BDA does not play immediately when a person dies. It plays when the 3 people have seen the body. That could be hours, but days, possibly even years between that. You wouldn't know until you found it.
Is
So
it?
when
You
the
guys
first
have
3
to find it
people
within
find the body,
minutes.
Hold on, Monokuma. You said C, yes?
Yes.
If you said C, does that include Esperanza? Because if it doesn't, that means none of those 3 people can be
but
fully.
here's the thing: she
We
would have
can't-
seen once he died.
I'm.
Once they
Oh,
died,
yes.
once the body
Yes.
was made.
So she would be part of the announcement.
The only reason I'm going after this was maybe it could discount Belle's alibi for
Here's
finding.
one more thing.
Huh?
Here's one more thing I could do. Belle, did you see the blood before or after the body discovery announcement played?
Before.
Did you see a body?
I don't think I did.
If you didn't, you don't count as part of the announcement. You have to see a body. Seeing blood wouldn't affect anything.
But that is true.
So wait, was this blood? Wait, was this blood by the warehouse then?
Where was the blood? Was it near the ride or near the warehouse?
I believe it was nearby the control panel.
Wait,
Blood?
Wait.
Panel?
It was by the control panel. Would it even? Does it mean it could be that oil instead?
what color was the oil actually?
Out of character, the sort of oil we're talking about is clear-ish, but with a brown tint.
Okay.
So IRL, it would look like bloody water.
Like-
Yeah.
Like muddy water.
Was it red or was it more brown?
I don't know. I think it was a reddish brown.
Well,
Wait.
the blood wouldn't be that. The blood wouldn't be that dry by then, so I think you saw the oil.
Maybe. Wait, Lewis had his fingers. Wait a minute.
Did I?
Maybe. I think you may have been the one to cut the cord because you were panicking. The wire was cut rapidly because of fear. You thought you were seeing a snake. Your flight or flight reflex.
Wait a minute.
I'm not sure if you actually killed Gunnar because he had a broken neck.
Did you
But
have a weapon when you were with the snakes?
I believe so. Again, it was mostly a blur.
Do you know what weapon you had?
I don't know, something blunt.
Well, that could be it.
yeah. Again, I'm
What
not
do you
saying
mean that could be
100%.
it?
Which is fine, Wolfgang.
What is it?
We asked what did you mean by that?
Yeah.
Well, if you cut that wire out of your fear for snakes, well, that very well could be. You could be the person we're looking for if we've deduced that to be the cause of Gunnar's death indirectly.
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is
Wait.
this was all accidental?
Yeah.
That
Wait a
is,
minute. No.
Eh.
No. I could have. I wasn't chopping the snakes. I was just bludgeoning them to death.
Well, you didn't bludgeon any snakes. Just cut a wire.
If you bludgeoned it, like if you cut it piece by piece, eventually you'd get all the way down. That's why it could be so amateurish. Because they did it multiple times.
you didn't think, and you thought you were only smashing because you didn't know what you grabbed.
Mm.
And again, I'm not saying, and I don't know if this was 100% what caused him to die. Because of the fact this brings up a point, we were only focusing on the cable that had the oil in it. Was that the same cable that connected to that cable on the swinging Ferris?
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know, okay?
Monokuma, Monomi, was it the same wire?
I think Wolfgang was going to speak.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes. Well, I feel this might be a good time to bring up what I saw in the washer, since we've already narrowed down people, but what I saw in that was, I saw in the washer, it was a pair of athletic clothes, being washed.
Mhm.
Athletic uniform. A very particular one.
Oh, you don't mean.
Oh, I mean.
What do you mean?
Well, who among us would wear an athletic uniform and have a need for it to be washed? Given what we know.
But if it was accidental, then
Too bad. He died.
if it was accidental, then why do you think that they need to why would they think that they'd need to wash it?
They panicked it up.
They
They would probably need to wash it because it's just dirty anyway. They probably thought if it's Belle, she probably thought it was the snake blood or whatever blood, whatever it was.
Was it what kind of athletic uniform was it? Was it something more equestrian or was it like
I can make it out. I'm not an athlete. All I knew was that it was an athletic uniform. And
Oh.
I only got to glance at it for 3 seconds before.
Of course, this depends on one thing. If it was cutting the wires is what caused the death, or someone turning the machine on. We don't know which was first.
why would turning on the machine correlate?
Because if it was damaged when the wires were already cut, then that would have caused a malfunction.
But then wouldn't that cause all the power to go out if it connected to everything?
If it was an oil machine, it wasn't a wire that had electricity.
Like brake fluid?
Exactly. In other words, we don't know. We only think Belle is a suspect right now because of the fact we think her cutting the wire is what caused the machine to break. But this is just me trying to make sure we don't just blindly suspect her.
Adam, can I ask you a question?
What?
Go ahead.
Did you have an athletic uniform?
It's closest thing I have to athletic wear is my riding
Just-
gear.
I think the
Talking
proper
to
question
Autumn.
to be asking
I'm talking
here.
to Autumn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I used the wrong voice. Sorry. No, I just wear whatever's comfortable.
Okay.
Whatever's
I wanted to
comfortable.
ask that because you were in the laundry room.
Yeah.
So,
But why would she even wash her clothes? Nothing got on them. As far as we know, at least.
maybe, could it have been something related to your fear?
I mean, closed spaces don't necessarily mean I get dirty. I'm using
Yeah.
Adele's voice again. Dang it.
Alright. I just wanted to touch bases, okay?
Yeah.
I think there's just one important question we need to ask. Wolfgang, does what you saw resemble what Belle is currently wearing?
I think, in my opinion, I would say it does to a degree, yes.
Guys. Of course I didn't kill him.
There is quite a resemblance, I must say. It's quite uncanny, actually.
Monokuma, Monomi, can I ask something?
Yes?
Sure, why not?
Does the oil thing correlate to the ride at all? The wire
Yes.
that they cut?
Yes.
It's actually the
does.
waker fluid for the carousel. If those hoses are cut,
It's the brake fluid for most of our rides that need to come to a complete stop before they end. Without it, they would just keep going and going and going and going.
Then I think we know, don't we?
We know who cut the wire. We don't know who turned the machine on. That's the thing.
I have a question.
Yes.
Monokuma, Monomi. What would count first? Somebody turning the ride on, or somebody sabotaging it?
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Then we know, don't we?
Okay.
I if it was me, then oh my god. Belle is just reviling in horror.
Oh, there's also reading people's expressions to see if you know.
Everybody's doing a pre-celebration.
It is time
Yeah,
to
basically.
vote, guys. We can celebrate after.
Anybody pre-celebrating in like their expression and stuff?
This isn't really something to celebrate over. One of their
No,
friends
I
is
mean-
still dead,
Again.
and
No, I meant like, I got away with murder. I got away with murder. Ha 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 ha.
Nobody's
Nope.
doing that.
That's
nobody's
what I was
doing
thinking.
that. From what
Okay.
everybody can tell, this was an accident.
Okay, that's all I want to make sure of.
You may go ahead and send in your votes.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Lewis nods in agreement. And again, I'm only making sure because of the fact,
And just a
You know,
reminder, everyone needs to vote.
If you don't vote, well,
I mean,
you
is
wanna know what
Casta
happened.
exempt for obvious reasons?
I think Fumika still votes.
She now has a doubly good reason, and I don't really feel comfortable saying it on stream.
Wait,
Yeah.
No, we're not doing
wait,
that.
who?
Casta.
Fumika.
Look in the chat. Something happened with Casta.
Okay, I know.
Do not
something
say it
happened
on
with them.
stream.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I read it earlier. I already talked to them about
Yeah.
it in private.
Okay.
So yeah, just the people in this call.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if we got this wrong, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that's why I was
I think we got it, and yet I'm still scared. What the fuck?
Yeah. Again, I think we got the right person as well, but that's why, going by the actual
one voting,
games.
guys.
I think we got it, but I'm still scared. Fuck.
Did we have all the votes?
We're still missing a few.
Oh wait, that's right. We have to send it to the DMs, every guys.
Yeah, you gotta send it via
Send
DM.
your
You have
fucking
to send
things.
it to me, dang it!
Send it to me or to me, and I'll tell them. And like, if you send it to me, I would just text Venus right or wrong.
Okay. All the votes are in.
Ah.
Guys got it right! Again!
Oh my god, I was gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah, Lewis just, does that punch on the stand.
The person who was accidentally responsible for the death of Gunnar Singwensen is Belle Noir. I am so sorry. Clearly, you didn't have a hurtful bone in your body. You love
But the
animals,
rules?
You have.
But the rules are the rules. You kill someone, you die for it.
And then Belle just begins crying. She doesn't want to
Lewis
die, especially for something she didn't remember doing.
Yeah, Lewis is annoyed and says, okay, you two are... Okay, I'm going to say this right now. You two are sick, son. Sick little bastard.
I know.
Monomi just decides to walk away now. She leaves.
Finally. The old-fashioned way. I miss
but
you.
I liked the bunny more.
Even if for just a little. Now.
Are you gonna get a giant?
Fairy. Oh, if you want to say something, I can let you say it quickly.
Go ahead.
Before this starts,
Before it starts, everyone get your words out.
can I say something?
Yeah, get your very personal. Get your words out.
I just kind of goes over to Mateo and just plants her face into like his chest.
Mateo like just pats her on the back, but for one reason or another, it's a bit more hesitant than it was before.
Can you stay, please?
Sure.
She tries covering her ears for a minute.
Do you need help?
Well,
Mateo helps I cover their ears.
one of them feels barely there on the side that's, bandaged.
Yeah. It's more of just like a muscle memory thing of that's how Mateo realizes covering their ears.
Yeah.
Either way, has everybody got their words out?
Yeah, Lewis basically just wants to admonish the two stuffed animals program. Basically, in a sense, rigging this to make somebody who's usually...
Does Wolfgang have anything to say?
No, Wolfgang just sits there with his emotionlessly unchanging smiling face.
Nothing for the person who's about to die?
No, it doesn't
Something's
faze
gonna
him.
make the break, kid.
Hang on.
I've seen it all.
His
and
face looks the
everyone
same.
breaks eventually.
Hey, Mateo?
Hmm?
Should I have said nothing?
If you said nothing, we'd all be dead. So,
But
I don't know.
they'd be alive, right?
Would it be fair to be alive knowing that you accidentally killed someone and because of it all of your friends are dead?
But it's different than the others, right? She didn't know, so
Just
it's different than the
it's
others.
hard to
Just killed
it's really
because
hard to decide. It's just not it's just hard to decide.
Yeah.
Lewis does give, her one pat in the back as a solemn eye kind of deal. Because,
Gives who a pat in the back?
The one about to die.
Belle.
Yeah, Belle.
Wolfgang just stares at her, doesn't say.
Has everyone gotten their words out? Am I clear to do my spiel now? Yes? Then okay. I have a very special punishment for bad Noir, the ultimate equestrian. Let's give it everything we've got. It's time.
Oh boy.
And of course, once again, I'm sorry, this is getting
Dun,
hard
dun,
for
dun,
some
dun, dun.
reason.
Dun 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 dun.
God damn it, no!
I don't know them. I'm trying to do the tune from the games.
Well, I can tell you what tune would be playing right now. Reach for the stars. Reach for... AKA an innocent killer.
Tragedy.
Do as Romans do. Oh god,
Well,
this is gonna be bad.
Okay.
Post the execution.
Belle finds herself chained to a chariot, dressed like a gladiator. And of course, the chariot is full of snakes.
There's also a horse being pulling the chariot. An
Yep.
actual horse.
Oh, that's even more.
And she's
How did they
racing
find an
against
actual horse?
Guys, let me read this, please.
Sorry.
She is racing against other Monokumas. In spite of the fact that there are snakes literally everywhere, even the reins are snake-like, she's doing surprisingly well in spite of the statistics of gladiator races just being as deadly as they are, without snakes. And just as she is about to cross the finish line, the horse is freed due to a bomb in the chariot, which explodes just as she crosses. The horse thankfully lives, galloping off into the sunset.
Now post that art.
Yep.
There's art, bitches. There's fucking art.
Oof.
And then there were 12.
Oh, good to do that.
That was fucked up.
Oh, you guys can go back to the hotel now.
Thank you. I felt my time has been wasted.
Oh no!
Yeah, Lewis
Just-
grabs Wolfgang.
This is the internal thoughts in Monokuma's head. I am going to make that kid crack.
Yeah, actually, he says that. Lewis does grab Wolfgang. He says, "Okay, pet. Okay, Amadeus. What the hell's with you?
What do you mean?
Don't give me that cool act. Two people died because of circumstances they couldn't control. This wasn't like the last time when someone was doing it just because they felt like they wanted to get back at us.
Well, this might sound harsh, but this is a killing game. I don't have enough emotion in me to grieve everybody.
At least have some humanity."
I
I
feel a little bad, but again, if you can
I
let your goals like, then are you really an ultimate at all? I wouldn't say so. Person.
It's Felix who actually comes up to them. Comes up to Wolfgang. Humanity is an important part of living, asshole.
Meanwhile, Esperanza's just walking over to Ai and Mateo.
I has not moved from like where they are with Mateo, just pressed into him.
It's
Mateo lifts his hand. It's done now. You can look.
It's over. It's over.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
You want to go back to our room?
They just kind of look at Esperanza and just like, okay.
Yeah. Seeing Ai like that, Lewis just drops Wolfgang with a bit of a grunt before stomping off.
And of course, he's probably feeling the after effects of Felix's very pointed slap.
A little bit. His face doesn't change, but he stops talking.
And so, if this is all done, there is like one bit of epilogue that I want to do.
Go
I
ahead.
want to do something else too. So
Okay, do that, then I'll do the other thing.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
I just kind of like, whenever you guys get back to your dorm, I just like gets out a pen and another piece of paper and just starts writing.
Yeah.
You can ask them about it if you want.
Felix and Mateo are talking about their own thing. So, if Esperanza wants to do anything, she can.
Is everything okay? Is everything okay, Ai?
It's fine. I'm just thinking.
About what?
I don't know, normal things?
Just normal things?
Yeah, normal things. If you want, you can look over and try to see what they're writing.
Esperanza does.
2 words. Please forget. Being written over and over.
But that's not healthy alarm should be going off at Esperanza's head right now.
Hey.
Hmm?
I love you.
See, same.
So, what do you think's gonna happen tomorrow? New place?
Probably.
Yeah.
For now, though, we need to get to bed.
Yeah.
I know
In-
it's only noon, but
I don't want to be awake. So, it works.
So
alright.
I is going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
I believe it is time for your epilogue thingy.
Well, first, a thing. You heard that, didn't you? Yeah. Something's up. I know. And
Right.
do you have? If you have a set epilogue, now's your time to do it.
Like me or Wolfgang have anything? You mean?
Like
Something to close the chapter
Venus,
on.
whatever you talk about for epilogue.
Oh, I thought you had something, Will.
Yeah, I just did it. I just did the thing.
Okay. In that case, our 5th session comes to an end. I will admit, you had it and then you lost it, but then you had it again.
It was
When
only
did you
because
think we lost it?
I was expecting a twist. I was legitimately expecting a twist. And when I got
There was
Belle,
no twist. That was it.
I have
yeah,
a question.
I thought it was too easy when I figured it was Belle. I thought it was too easy.
Here's the thing. You're literally fucking with us by giving us an easy thing and then being like, wait, do you think we're gonna twist it? Do you think we're gonna twist it? Like, what the fuck? When did you think that we had lost it, by the way?
When you start suspecting Dawn. Like,
Yeah, but here's the thing,
like
John.
Like DJ said, he was expecting a twist.
I mean,
What the fuck? Why? Here's the problem with you giving us easy cases. We start double checking everything.
Look, okay.
So you
with
want
the
harder
actual
cases?
No,
Okay,
well,
we'll give you harder cases.
okay.
No!
We were okay. Look. My brain's in Danganronpa mode. Okay, when it came to this, I'm not against. I kind of guess it was Belle, but then I thought, wait, maybe they were expecting us to think it was Belle, so it might be somebody else, or it was the person who turned on the machine that was the actual killer, and she's just an unwilling accomplice. I knew Belle was likely gonna be involved when I realized, wait, Axe, Cable looks like Snake. She killed Snake.
Hey, everyone, can I say one more thing?
Before
Just
we
Uh,
go
sure.
offline,
and then I'll leave you alone.
Sure.
+7.
Oh no.
+7, you said?
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess we'll see you all next time.